Hello and welcome. In today's video I'm going to show you a cost-friendly method to make hundreds of thousands in Gran Turismo 7. So firstly, you're gonna need to head on over to Brand Central Chevrolet to be specific. Then you're gonna head on over to the Corvette C820 and just pick it up for 85,000 credits. Once you have the car, the first thing you want to do is head on over to the tuning shop because we need to upgrade this vehicle. On screen now are all of the parts that you need to get this money method working correctly. Now you are basically going to be maxing this vehicle out. So in total you are going to spend 211,600 credits. Now that might sound like a lot to you, but if we actually compare that total to other group 3 vehicles that you're actually going to be competing against, which starts out at 450,000, this car is still a bargain even after you spend this 211,000. Now this car has so much power that it's just going to be able to actually dominate the cars on straight lines, and the car's handling is still adequate enough to compete with the group 3 vehicles. But we need maximum power because we need as much power as possible, because the car is not as good fuel economy wise as the cars it's competing against. Now in GT Auto you are going to spend roughly under 10,000 credits purchasing these aero parts that you can see now on screen, because this is going to be key to us getting the downforce we need to get this car around corners quickly. So with all of the parts being purchased, this is the tune that you need. So starting off with tires, we only need racing hards for this method. Now suspension for both the front and the rear is going to be as follows: body height adjustments 100, anti-roll bar 10, dampening ratio compression 40, dampening ratio expansion 50. Natural frequency in the front is going to be 3.30, for the rear is 3.50. Negative camber for both front and rear is going to be 3.0. Toe angle for the front is going to be 0.10 going outwards and 0.20 going inwards for the rear. For downforce, the front is going to be set at 250 and the rear is going to be at 330. Your ECU is going to be set at 90%. Your ballast is going to be set at 35. Balance positioning at -1. Power restrictor is at 100, so you actually don't need to purchase a power restrictor. Your transmission is going to be set at 330. The second page just confirms most of the parts that I told you need to purchase. So with the car set up, now it's time for the race. And the race is going to be the World Touring Car 800 around Sardinia. Now this is a 15 lap event which will roughly take you about plus minus 27 minutes in this vehicle. Now there are faster methods. Now I will be uploading that in the upcoming weeks, but this is just a budget method to keep it cost effective and still get the job done. And now the race strategy. So when the race begins, the first thing you want to do is set your fuel map to fuel map 6. Now this is going to give you a lean setup, so your car will go as far as possible without using as much fuel. Now the car has enough brake horsepower to still keep up with the group 3 vehicles. Now at the end of every third lap, you will need to go into the pits to refuel. So that means in total you will have to refuel at the end of lap 3, 6, 9 and 12. So that is 4 pit stops in total. So yes, that is a lot. There's no way to say it's a lot. It's a lot of pit stops. However, with those pit stops, you're only going to need to change your tires at the end of lap 6 and at the end of lap 12. So you're only going to change your tires 2 times. However, each time you go into a pit, you need to fill your car to 100%. And also a bit of a tip that I like to use is I like to put the car on traction control level 3. This just avoids slippage and unnecessary tire wear, so it just prolongs the life of the tires. Also, when it comes to the AI's difficulty, put it on easy, it will just help you out a lot. The AI will become less aggressive, and even if you do make a mistake, you will still have time to recover and get the win guaranteed. So that way you know you didn't waste almost 30 minutes of your life. Now with the setup, the car averages lap times of between 1 minute and 40 seconds and 1 minute 44 seconds. If you're actually fast enough, you're able to go sub 1 minute 40, which I'm actually able to in my fastest lap, which we are going to go over right now. So now, funny enough, my fastest lap was the final lap, and that is because I set my fuel map to fuel map level 1, because we had 2 laps of fuel remaining and we only had the final lap left. So it's time to go as fast as possible. And as you can see, the car's acceleration is incredible. Now with the tires still being fresh from the new tire change on the end of lap 12, we are able to push the car because we do have levels of grip. And you can see we are able to out corner a Ferrari Group 3 vehicle. Now as I said, the AI is on easy difficulty, so they aren't really gonna block you and they will move out of your way, just giving it a more pleasurable driving experience. Now coming up the hill, we can see we are climbing our speed, going up a hill, doing almost 300 kilometers per hour before we need to slam on the brakes. And that's one thing you do need to watch out for. But as you start picking up as you drive the vehicle, when you need to brake throughout the circuit. This is honestly one of the trickiest parts of the circuit, but we have to dive right, keep it as far right as possible, and then chuck it left, because that is going to be your optimal line to carry enough speed to make it out the exit of that turn. Now as you can see, the AI did slow me down a bit, which I thought is going to hurt my lap time, but I knew we at the end of the race, we're literally lapping the AI, so there's nothing more that we need, because why? The race is already over. And just like that, we have 725,000 credits coming our way. This car is incredible. The car in total costs 331,100 credits. That includes all the modifications, the cost of the vehicle, and the body mods. The car is incredible value for money for what the car actually does. So this is one of the best budget methods you can do in Gran Turismo 7. So now a final recap. This event will reward you 725,000 credits for 27 minutes ish of completing this event. You will need to do 4 pit stops. That is at the end of lap 3, 6, 9 and 12. You are gonna refuel your car to 100% for all of them. Now you will only change your tires at the end of lap 6 and at the end of lap 12. Now when you get to the end of lap, going into lap 15, then if you have fuel to take you to the end, then you can switch it over to fuel map 1 and just give it a flying lap to end off your 15 lap event. So that basically wraps up this budget friendly method using the Corvette C8. So if you did go on to enjoy this, don't forget, leave a like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.